Another 3 points for Arsenal. Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2. A wonderful performance for Arsenal. What do you think?
Well, it was a good match. You can see how the boys played very well. They played according to instruction, and we are about to concede in the first half. We are fortunate we escaped those glaring chances. Aston Villa would have buried the game in the first half because they had great chance to score. They failed to utilize it. You see, with the introduction of Trossard, his first touch into the game resulted to a goal. So it was a teamwork, good display, good performance by the boys.
Yes, it was indeed a good performance for the boys. And but then coming of Trossard with his first touch and then the goal, we saw how fantastic he was with the ball. Do you think keeping him on the bench is the right decision for the coach to do?
Sometimes keeping such kind of a player in bench is okay for him to read the game, to study the game. You know, when he was brought in, you could see how he changed the tempo of the game. So he has understudied the game. Now, you know, Trossard is a clinical finisher. So once he's on the ball on target, he knows how to convert those chances. So you give it to him. Unlike, I'm not saying Martinelli is not a good ball player, but at times you cannot get it when there are so much pressure on you. And if you look at, he hadn't had so much chances to score. But I appreciate the fact that the coach really studied the game by introducing Trossard to come and make the difference.
No doubt, Aston Villa last season they won Arsenal home and away. Before the game, were you thinking Arsenal are going to win the game? What do you think about that?
I was very optimistic. Either we can win or we can settle for a draw. Because if you look at both teams, they were playing with caution. Nobody really wants to come out to play. But when they considered this goal, they started coming out. And that is when you see Arsenal came into the game proper. And then they took control and dominated the game. So you give it to them. It was a good game and a very good team. You cannot take that away from them. So Aston Villa, this season, they are forced to be reckoned with in football.
All right. Who would you give your man of the match in today's game?
The man of the match, I will give it to the goalkeeper.
Yes,
because he has kept us in this game.
Yes.
Because we would have considered and the morale would have been low. But he has brought us back into the game by that terrific save he made. So 2 clean sheets for him. So you give it to him. It is not a mistake that last season he went with the Golden Glove, and you could see how he has shown that really he deserves it.
Yes.
And he has showed that in football, for you to become a champion, you need to have a good goalie that can stop such kind of, that can bring this kind of display in the game. So he has shown the capacity that indeed he's a good goalie for us.
All right, Thomas Partey with the second goal to make it 2 for Arsenal and then making them comfortable with the 2-0. What do you think? Last season we didn't see much of him, and this season he's back to the pitch.
You see, I must tell you the truth. Since Thomas Partey joined Arsenal, I think this is the first season, or this is the second season that he has played all our preseason, and then he has come into the game starting this season without any injury. So, if you look at this game today, he had a good game. He had a good game, no doubt. Even in some instances, he lost possession, but he tried to reclaim and took over. You understand? So I will give it to him. Whenever he's fully fit, you will see the real Thomas Partey in action.
All right. Lastly, do you see Arsenal winning? Even though it's too early to decide, but do you see Arsenal winning the Premier League this season?
It's too early, just like you said.
Yes.
It's too early to decide that whether Arsenal can win the league. But I can assure you, the only thing that can give Arsenal an edge over Man City is to have a good finisher that can finish the game on all the chances they have created. You see, Haaland have proven that he's a good striker that doesn't take chance. He's what do you need from a striker? His ability to convert chances.
Yes.
When given the opportunity, he scores, and he makes the difference in every game. So you give it to him. But and I can assure you, it's not as if Kai Havertz is not playing. Kai Havertz is not a striker. You understand?
Yes.
But it's just a makeshift arrangement, and he's giving us the result by trying to create a disturbances on the defenders. He makes the defenders realize that they have someone in place of Kai Havertz that can force them to play and that can force them to sit tight. You understand? He link up with the play, he support, and then he go back as a point man. So you give it to him. But I can see before the transfer window ends next week Friday.
Yes.
I believe Arsenal can pull a surprise by coming to sign a striker.
But who do you think that Mikel Arteta should sign for?
For me, Victor Gyökeres.
Okay.
Victor Gyökeres in Sporting Lisbon. He can link up with this team. He can play very well. He's a prolific striker. He buries the chance whenever, and he creates chances on his own. He's a teamwork player. He's very good on the foot too. So he knows how to play. So for me, but for second option, Ivan Toney should come into the game because yes, Ivan Toney is in Premiership,
Yes.
so he knows everything. He knows the game. He knows the environment. He knows the atmosphere, and he can play very well. He can link up very perfectly with the team.
All right.
Yes.
And a big congratulations to Arsenal. They really put in their best to get these 3 points.
Thank you.
A nice start for them.
Thank you.
Yes. But please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow us on Fans Vibe, watch, like, and subscribe. Thank you.